See, when I realized, the inventor of the Simi cane, that the Simi cane needed some adjustments from version 1 to version 2 prototype. I really didn't know what major changes I needed to make, but one thing I needed to make it a little bit more simpler to use. So come along with me on this journey to learn how. I started working on the prototype 2 of the Simi cane. It's said 1 of every 3 visually impaired individuals will be hit by a car. I've been hit by a car 3 times. My name is Kelvin Crosby, the inventor of the Simi cane, the first fully lighted white cane for those visually impaired to help them from being hit by a car. Join me to help me live and 253 million visually impaired people beyond this challenge. Yep, hit that subscribe button so that way you can help 253 million visually impaired people get a Simi cane that can't afford one. I tell you, when I had done my research and did my customer analysis of the Simi cane and what people thought of the Simi cane, the first prototype, which had 2 flashlights, one on the bottom, one on the top, that shined through the tube on a 1-inch tube, and the handle was actually fairly big. And I was like, all right, how do I progress the cane to make it a lot easier and make it a more simpler user experience? And that's when I'm like, how do lightsabers work? And so I did some research. Well, come to find out, a lot of lightsabers have one light source, and that's up in the hole, in the handle part. And I'm like, okay, I got this. And then, but how do you get the light to go all the way through the tube evenly? Well, come to find out, they use wrapping cellophane. So they roll it really, really tight and they put it in the tube. I'm like, oh, I got this. And threw a flashlight in there, and the thing you know, it lights up the whole tube. I'm like, hey, I got something. And so we made this little thing that goes on the top and a little stopper that goes inside the tube, and it was working great. So now the time is for the test. The test to go take this out and see will it stand the abuse of a blind person. Because let's just be straight. Blind people are abusive to their canes. You might be calling your blind cane your boyfriend or your girlfriend, but I mean, you would not treat your boyfriend or girlfriend the way you treat your blind cane. I'm just being straight. So anyway, I needed to go through the test to see if it would survive, and I started realizing, oh, this could work. But we still have the main issue that we've had from the beginning, is that the tube is too big. It's a 1-inch tube to be able to still be sturdy enough for those visually impaired to be able to use. And as I'm using the cane, I'm liking it. I'm really enjoying how it works. But here's the issue. The cellophane started getting cramped up, and because of all the vibration and all that stuff, and it just wasn't quite able to get the range that it be able to go long term for more than, like, I don't know, 100 walks with about 1 mile to 2 miles every time. And so it wasn't able to hit those ranges that it needed to hit and be a sustainable blind cane. And so I'm like, all right, well, cellophane really isn't going to be able to solve this problem. I mean, it's cool if you use a lightsaber, because you're just kind of twirling it. You're not really playing sword fights with anybody. But what you're doing is you're swinging back and forth, and you're not really using it as a vibration indicator from the ground. So I'm like, all right, well, this prototype is a good idea, but I think the next solution is, how do we illuminate the whole cane without cellophane? And that's where I have to start doing some more research. So you have to watch the next video to learn more. And like I always say to wrap up every one of my shows, go live, be on your challenges, and I'll see you next time.